Good morning, Willow.
Good morning, Barry.
Thank you for taking the time to speak with me this morning.
You're very welcome.
Perhaps you could take a little time to tell me something about yourself.
I certainly can. How I explain myself, Barry, is I am Willow. I am a reader of runes, and I am a creator of spells and rituals. My lifestyle is Wiccan, but solitaire. I do all sorts of spells and rituals. My husband and I have created the company Willow, Creators of Mystical Treasures. We make runes, druid sticks. We make all sorts of other psychic tools, and I have a full list of spells and rituals that I offer retail as well. I have also written books, and it's a series of books, and I am on number 3 now. It's a book on spells and rituals, and it's called Spellcrafting. And what I do is I explain to you how easy it is for you to create your own rituals. Excuse me, create your own spells. Somebody would say to me, well, it's not good that you use somebody else's spell. Well, by the 21st century, I'm pretty sure that somebody has thought of that before. So you're not creating something from the past. You're creating something today, but it does have a big history.
Willow, is it possible for you to show me or give me an example of a reading?
Absolutely. What I would like you to do is go into my bag of runes. Now, these runes are actually deer antler runes. We create runes in all sorts of mediums. So what I'd like you to do is go into the bag of runes, choose one, put it down in front of you, and don't look at how you put it down, because how you put it down is significant to the interpretation.
Do I have to ask the question first?
Yes.
Okay. My question is it going to be a good day for me today?
Is it going to be a good day for you today? Away you go. And don't look at how you put it down. All right? Take your hand away. It's the rune of breakthrough. Okay. Breakthrough is transformation, and transformation is going from a little black caterpillar to a beautiful, beautiful butterfly. So yes, it is going to be a good day because you've chosen it in its proper mode, but it will be an even better day than even you expect. It will surpass your expectations, because going from a little black caterpillar to a beautiful butterfly means a great day, not just a good one. So you're going to have a great day, Barry.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome.
I see you have all your products out on the table here. Perhaps you could tell me a little bit about each of them?
Well, these are the spells and rituals that I create and I put out for retail. Spells and rituals, people are overwhelmed with the amount of information they need. So I very simplify it. I give them what it needs, all of what they need to put that tool in place. All right, this is the inner child ritual. Most people do need an inner child ritual, because an inner child ritual is what you need so when your childhood won't go away. It helps you understand what happened in childhood, and it helps put in perspective and then put in the past. I have portable prayer boxes. The prayer book is all that you need when you're traveling. I have soulmate rituals, rituals for abundance, rituals for happiness, a fairy circle, a blue moon wish, wishing upon a star, Earth Day, something that you can celebrate on Earth Day, a prayer cup. Many people don't realize how simple a little prayer cup ritual is. Now, as you can see by the beautiful balls that we have friendship balls, we have tree of life balls, and these beautiful balls with the not crocheted beadwork around them, they are created by a friend of mine, and we call these goddess balls. What you do is you hang these in a window where you will notice the balls all the time, and what it does is it helps you connect to the goddess within. These balls are definitely beautiful, beautiful. We have a full line of incense, we have full candles. I commented a moment ago on psychic tools. A pendulum is one of the easiest tools to begin with. When you use a pendulum, the pendulum, once you connect to the energy in that pendulum, it will give you the answers to your questions. It will give you a yes or a no, and some pendulums actually tell you, I'm not sure. Now, if you glance down at this box, there are many beautiful pendulums, and people will say, well, which one would be good for me? Whatever pendulum caught your eye, that's the one that would be best for you. So there's a lot of pendulums. As you can see, very big pendulums, and then very small pendulums as well. So it all depends on what you connect to. Pendulums are very easy to use. I mentioned that I have written the book on pendulums. It's called Crystal Pendulums by Willow. In the book, I tell you how to use your pendulum, what information can come out of it. I also talk about pendulums as part of the dowsing process. You can find water the same way you can a water witch. So your pendulum is quite a tool. My husband and I, creators of Mystical Treasures, my husband is a wire artist. What he does is get a little ball of wire, and he creates the most beautiful rings with it. He does bracelets. He does a lot of different jewelry. He does, as a matter of fact, the Tree of Life. He's got all of these rings. Over here, he's got the Tree of Life. Here he's got an angel. And an angel has a separate bead on the top, and that angel will be the angel of. So whatever you need in an angel, Larry can personalize your angel to be exactly what you need. You will notice a lot of things on the table we have not created, but we try to be a full service business. No matter what you want, you come to Willow and we can either prepare it for you or we can get it for you. He has beautiful pendants, and he makes a lot of the hematite jewelry. When we do the hematite jewelry, we buy very high quality hematite that is really magnetic. And as you can see with mine, I wear mine and it helps with arthritis. It helps with carpal tunnel. It's a marvelous tool to work with. So you can wear bracelets on both your wrists. You can also wear it on your ankles if your feet are bad and if your ankles are bad. So all of the jewelry that's here, as far as the magnetic jewelry, it looks wonderful, and you can wear it with a beautiful dress and pride, but it's more than just a piece of jewelry. The very first thing that we did, or I did when we began this business, was I started making runes. First of all, runes are a very ancient Viking oracle. They have been in use since 1300 BC, so they go back centuries beyond tarot cards. But everybody has heard about tarot cards. Not too many people have heard about the runes. I make the runes in anything I'm challenged to. I have domestic woods, I have exotic woods, I have beach stones, I have deer antler, I have crystals. I also have a set of moose hide runes. Because we have very healing jewelry, we have also healing tools. These are called crystal wands. Healing wands can be used as a meditation tool. It can be used as a beautiful energy for you, a source of energy. And with the crystals, sometimes it's a very quiet source, sometimes it's a very energetic source. They can also be used as acupressure. So if you have an acupressure problem, you've got muscles that are cramped up somewhere, then you would just kind of use this gently to break up that muscle. Also with acupressure, there is a point, and the point of acupressure I'm talking about is right in here. It's not the skin, it's that muscle behind it. And if you can press that, or if you can put your healing wand right into that, that pressure point is called the Great Eliminator, and it will eliminate any pains that you have. It's really great. When you use a healing wand, you can use it for anything at all. Healing wands come in this size. Also, we have very, very tiny ones. The tiny ones have a point, so they're not as easily used as these, but they're beautiful. So, they're rounded there. So if you do want to use it for acupressure, you can. But they're beautiful crystals. These ones have a very smooth ball on the bottom, but they have the point. All six sides come to a point. That is called a generator crystal. And a generator crystal is the best healing crystal that you can have. Now, you would not want to insert that in any of your muscles. So this can be used as a acupressure, but it's a meditation tool more than anything else. And anytime somebody needs extra energy, a boost of, maybe they're not feeling great that day, you want to grab 2 crystals and put one on each pocket. So the crystals are really very, very easy to use and easy to carry with you. I talked a moment ago about being a creator of rituals and spells. I have written 2 books on it. The difficulty is, as I was learning how to create my own spells and rituals, I found that you needed like 15 books on your shelf to do it properly. So what I have done is I have condensed all the information that I used. I have put it in a simple method of being used. So this is spell crafting, a guide, a beginner's guide to the craft. And spell crafting 1 is the beginning step. It's your first step in spell crafting. It's a first step that you can create any spell, any ritual that you want for yourself. It explains spells and rituals. It gives you a couple of ideas. And what I prefer to do is I don't give you directions. This number 1, number 2, number 3. I don't do that. What I like to do is give you options. So I give you an idea and then you put your own self into it and it becomes your personal ritual, not something that I have created for you. So there's spellcrafting 1 book. The spellcrafting 2 is the second book in the series, and it goes even deeper. It goes into a lot of the history of the runes, but we get into more complicated things as well. How to make holy water, how to create something that you can change the energy in a room. So this is the beginner. The second you go deeper into spellcrafting, and you have a better understanding of what you do. Now, when I started writing Spellcrafting 1, I was actually a little concerned that I wouldn't be able to have enough information to make spellcrafting real. And it turned out that I had so much information. Before I really had this one out for sale, I was working on Spellcrafting 2. So now I'm working on Spellcrafting 3, and it just takes it to another level. So these books are very easy. They're not intimidating at all. You can pick the books up and start at in any of the many spells and rituals that I have as an example for you. And as I say, I leave it up to you. I give you options. You do what you want to do, which is the way you should be taught. Spellcrafting comes from deep within. It comes from the goddess within. And when you go into spellcrafting, you go in with the best intention. You do not create a spell that will harm. You do nothing but good. As a matter of fact, the first spell that I created was a binding spell, and that binding spell was to impress on people the importance of the number of children going to school hungry. So that's what I worked on first. So if you think about that, there's nothing harmful in any of these books. I try to do good work no matter what I do.
Great. Thank you, Willow. I really appreciate you spending the time with us.
You're very welcome, Barry. Thank you.